This has got to do with Tipu Sultan once again. Now he has been glorified. Harshwardhan Sapkal, he is the Maharashtra Congress chief. He's in fact been booked by the Pune police after he described Tipu Sultan as a symbol of bravery, which is comparable to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Obviously, there has been a huge outrage on it. The case has been registered following a complaint by the BJP chief Dheeraj Ghate, who has alleged that Sapkal's remarks were provocative and they hurt the religious sentiments. 9 people, including party workers, police personnel, journalists, have been injured in the clashes which have taken place. And these were the clashes which were between the BJP and the Congress activists, and during a protest over the Congress leader Sapkal's remarks, where he compared Chhatrapati Shivaji with Tipu Sultan. Now, after Sapkal, Asaduddin Owaisi has also compared Tipu Sultan with Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, claiming Tipu fought, never sought mercy, while he alleged that Savarkar wrote letters to the British seeking forgiveness. Now, these remarks, as can be expected, has triggered a sharp political debate. Joining me this evening is, of course, Mr. Tuhin Sinha, national spokesperson of the BJP. Mr. Adil Hassan continues to remain with us. Mr. Akashdeep Muni is also with us. I also have to thank Rajgopalan for the earlier debate. But first, let me listen to Mr. Tuhin Sinha. What is your objection to this comment which has come in from the Congress chief? Mr. Sinha.
Good evening, Pallavi. Good evening, everybody. A very happy Mahashivratri to everybody. Well, there is very clearly a notorious attempt to glorify Tipu Sultan. Tipu Sultan and Aurangzeb have been one of the worst, destroyers of Hindu temples. They have been one of the biggest mass murderers. If you look at Melukut, what happened in 1788 in the temple town of Melukut in the present-day Kodagu region, nearly 10,000 Hindus on the eve of Diwali were butchered. And till date, the descendants of those families do not celebrate Diwali. Such are the scars left behind by the monstrosity of Tipu Sultan. Now, if an elected deputy mayor to glorify Tipu Sultan, I mean, ideally she should have sought inspiration from Baba Sahib Ambedkar, from Mahatma Gandhi, from Prime Minister Modi, from President Draupadi Murmu. If she chooses to derive inspiration from Tipu Sultan, clearly she is working on a jihadi agenda which is unsafe for Hindus. It's very clear. And if you have fellow leaders from the Congress party and AIMIM join her and glorify such monstrosity, I think, it clearly is warning signs for India's democracy. These are anti-democratic people and they need to be curtailed, which is what our stand is.
Mr. Hassan, would you want to respond to that? I mean, okay, fine, you want to defend Tipu Sultan, but saying that he is better than Veer Savarkar, कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं हो गया?
ये सच्चाई है। हम अंग्रेज से टीपू सुल्तान ने माफी नहीं मांगी थी। बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर और सरदार पटेल, पंडित नेहरू, मौलाना अबुल कलाम आजाद इनसे बड़े थे। इनका 10 नाम नहीं है इनके पास जो स्वतंत्रता सेनानी थे। ये अंग्रेज के दरबारी थे। ये पूरी दुनिया जानती है। टीपू सुल्तान अंग्रेज से लड़ते हुए रहा। एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम को तो मानते हैं ये। एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम ने क्या कहा, गांधी जी ने टीपू सुल्तान के बारे में क्या कहा? संविधान की जो पहली कॉपी है उसमें टीपू सुल्तान का फोटो है। इन्होंने तो संविधान नहीं माना था। 52 साल तिरंगा नहीं फहराया था। सरदार पटेल ने इन पर बैन किया था। मैम, तिरंगा नहीं मानने पर बैन किया था। तिरंगा के तीनों कलर पर ऑर्गेनाइजर ने क्या लिखा था? बोलिए, तिरंगा नहीं मानने पर बैन किया था। इनको बोलने का हक है क्या? ये तो बोलिए नया अभी 15 दिन हुआ है। ये बोलिए, इनके लोग बोलते हैं 2014 में देश आजाद हुआ। आप ही बोलिए, सरदार पटेल ने किसको, आरएसएस को बैन किया था तिरंगा नहीं मानने पर, संविधान नहीं मानने पर। और बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने टीपू सुल्तान का फोटो डाला था। उससे बड़ा कौन है? नरेंद्र मोदी हो गए क्या? बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर से बड़े हैं मोदी? सरदार पटेल से बड़े हैं मोदी? अरे बोलिए, बीजेपी का राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष रक्षा दलाली क्या था मैम? पूरी दुनिया ने देखा था। तहलका का ये जिन्ना के मजार पे अडवाणी गए थे, पूरी दुनिया ने देखा था।
पल्लवी जी,
नवाज शरीफ क्या कौन गया था बिरयानी खाने? पुलवामा के बाद क्रिकेट कौन कराया था मैम? बतलाइए, पहलगांव का अभी तक पता नहीं चला आप क्या? पुलवामा में क्या हुआ था? कोई जांच नहीं है मैम।
मिस्टर सिन्हा,
बोलिए, इनको बोलने का हक है मैम।
हाँ,
आरएसएस के दरबार।
ठीक है मिस्टर हसन, सुन लिया ना। इतना टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास डिबेट में। आई एम सॉरी, आई एम शॉर्ट ऑन टाइम। मिस्टर मुनी, गेटिंग अ वर्ड फ्रॉम मिस्टर मुनी। व्हाट डू यू मिस्टर मुनी, इतने साल गुजर गए, इतने दिन गुजर गए, मिस्टर टिप्पू सुल्तान अभी भी Rajniti may plays such an important role. What is it that you would want to say to this, Mr. Muni? Or are they using Tipu Sultan as it suits them for their own political benefit?
You are right, Pallavi ji. You are totally 100% right. You know, they say Tipu Sultan is anti-Hindu, mass murderer, and jihadi. Nobody should support him. Chalo, theek hai. I agree with them. Let me tell you some people who supported him, and let's take action against them. Strictest action today. And I am with Tuin Sina. Let's go and file an FIR. B.S. Yedurappa, former Karnataka Chief Minister, BJP. Tipu Sultan, I'm quoting him. Tipu Sultan fought bravely against the Britishers to save our motherland, India. H. Vishwanath, BJP MLC Karnataka. Tipu Sultan is the only king who did not kneel before enemies. His personality is above all caste and religion. No one can change history. No matter what you say or do, history will never change. I'm not saying that he's saying.
Mr.
I'm
Muni,
quoting him.
fair point,
Wait a
but
minute.
my point
Give me
is,
2 minutes.
yeah.
Give me 30 seconds at least. Pallavi, please, give me 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
Jagdish Shettar, former Karnataka Chief Minister, who calls him a unique leader of his age. Govind Karjol, former Karnataka Minister for Kannada and Culture. And most, our ex-president Ramnath Kovind ji is praising Tipu Sultan. Where in Karnataka, you praise Tipu Sultan. When you go outside Karnataka, in Maharashtra, you hate Tipu Sultan. Bhai, this politics should stop, BJP. This politics should
Mr.
stop.
Muni,
Either stop the
but
politics or act against these people now.
I'm going to take your point. But my point is also this, where was the need to drag in Veer Savarkar? Is it okay if you're going to give him labels? There are historians who also call the bluff and say that he never wrote any letter to the British. But you don't want to listen to that version because that version doesn't suit your political narrative. Mr. Sinha, Tipu Sultan, you've heard their versions, they're historians, they are your own leaders who have actually given a thumbs up to Tipu Sultan. Why are you so angsty about Tipu Sultan? Because I remember when I went to cover the Karnataka election, there also this issue started coming up. Tipu Sultan is communal, he's anti-Hindu. Don't politicians also need to move
fact,
on?
you know, we are facts on the table, and the fact is, you know, the very inscription of on his sword. If you translate that into English, what does it mean? My victorious saber is lightning for the destruction of unbelievers. So just जो व्यक्ति काफिरों सो कॉल्ड काफिरों के विरुद्ध अगर उसने अब उसके जीवन का उद्देश्य ही था काफिरों की हत्या करना, वो व्यक्ति कहां से सेक्युलर हो सकता है? You know, and fact is, apart from the Melukot, 10,000, people being massacred by him in Melukot, he also led expeditions to Kerala where Hindus were trampled under the feet of elephants. Those are facts which have to be put on the table. If, you know, certain people have glorified him in the past, we need to enlighten them. And this is the stated position of the party, that people like Tipu Sultan are a threat to the social fabric of the country. They, in their time, they were expanding the Gajwai Hind agenda, which some of the extremist radicals are doing now. And at least, you know, for an elected deputy mayor, for an elected councillor to put his photo in a place which should actually have the photo of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, I think it's a criminal, I won't even say lapse, it's a criminal error which needs to be rectified.
Pallavi.
You know, I'm going to left it only 2.5 minutes. In that 2.5 minutes, last was to Mr. Hassan first and then to Mr. Muni. So, uske baad if you people keep on arguing, then I'm sorry you're going to lose out on the time. Mr. Hassan, go ahead.
मैम इनसे पूछिए कि संविधान में जो बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर ने संविधान बनाया उसमें टीपू सुल्तान का फोटो दे दिया, उसमें अकबर का फोटो दे दिया, उसमें सरदार पटेल का भी सिग्नेचर है, उसमें पंडित नेहरू का भी है, मौलाना आजाद का भी है। मैम तब तो क्या होगा, किस पर केस कीजिएगा बोलिए? अरे ये तो गजब, ये तो मैम समझ नहीं, लोग तो गोल पोस्ट ऐसा बदलते हैं जिस तरीके से मोदी नवाज शरीफ या बिरयानी खाने जाते हैं, समझ में नहीं आ रहा देश को क्या जवाब दे रहे हैं।
पॉइंट पे आइए
मैम, ये सच्चाई है ना मैम? बोलिए, आप ही बतलाइए कि बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर ने संविधान में टीपू सुल्तान का फोटो दिया है, मैं आप ही बतलाइए ये कहां से? उनके अंगूठी में राम लिखा था, राम। इससे बढ़ के क्या हो सकता है? जब शहीद हुए थे टीपू सुल्तान तो उसके अंगूठी में राम लिखा था, राम। अब इस पर वाक्य पढ़िए, एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम की किताब पढ़िए कि रॉकेट किसने दिया, महात्मा गांधी के टीपू सुल्तान के बारे में क्या कहा, कहां से व्हाट्सएप यूनिवर्सिटी के ये जो स्टूडेंट है इनको बोलिए व्हाट्सएप छोड़े, मोदी जी को बोले कि सबका साथ सबका विश्वास की जगह एक मुसलमान को मिनिस्टर बनाए और टीपू सुल्तान से आगे निकले, देश में इन्वेस्टमेंट करवाए, पेट्रोल डीजल का दाम कम करवाए, रोजगार दे।
मिस्टर मुनी बोलिए
30 seconds. I'll take only
30 seconds कोई बोलता नहीं है ना, फिर हाँ बोलिए
No, I promise. I agree that अम्बेडकर जी का फोटो लगना चाहिए था, बहुत बढ़िया। तो देश को बता दीजिए कि न कि आपने आरएसएस ने अम्बेडकर जी का एफिजी क्यों जलाया था, आपने संविधान की प्रतियां क्यों जलाई थी, और नहीं जलाई थी तो बता दीजिए, जलाई थी तो अपोलोजाइज कर दीजिए। कम ऑन डू इट।
माफी मांगे आरएसएस, बीजेपी, मोदी।
अरे मिस्टर हसन हो गया, मिस्टर मुनी अभी फिनिश। देन
ये सच है कि नहीं? आपने अम्बेडकर जी की एफिजी जलाई थी, आरएसएस ने जलाया था? ये तो नो।
Okay, guys.
Yes or no?
Guys, okay, fine. The time is over. Thank you very much, Mr. Sinha. Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan. And thank you very much, Mr. Buni. Clearly, food continues to become a huge political hot potato. People don't want to limit it just to having their food and enjoying it. When there are politicians around, everything becomes a political issue. Well, that's all we have time for now. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.